Fox. This is Fox NFL.
Back now on EA Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter returning it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
With his third in-game start.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington.
Heineke with a 1st and 10.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones.
They got it to Seals
and they'll
Jones
wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
2nd and 1. And 38. We run with Gibson. Gibson gets the 1st down for Washington.
Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line,
Washington,
getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
Motions to Jones. Jones motions to the right. Antonio Gibson.
Daquan Jones hit on the tackle there.
4 yards.
6 yards left on second down.
And play action. Heineke in the backfield. We got McLaurin one-on-one in the top left. And he lets it go. And McLaurin.
And this is caught. It's caught indeed.
McLaurin caught the ball for a Washington's 1st down. They're going to be inside the 20.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Inside the red zone here.
And touchdown, Washington.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Want to see more videos from Furious Gamer? Hit that like button, subscribe, and that bell notification. Remember, you can save 15% or more on car insurance with Geico. Like your neighbor State Farm's there with State Farm Insurance. We're back. Cam Newton's getting ready to go on the field as Washington kicks off a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly now.
Let's get back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with the Fox.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay, what is wrong? Let's go to options, because why do I feel like the game options are not good at all? No, it's under pro.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. DeAndre Carter back deep. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. A handoff for Gibson. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Heineke to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to the ground with Gibson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Heineke now from the 50.
Being chased out left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, Heineke.
And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On first down, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second and 7. A run here for J.D. McKissick.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. A carry now for McKissick. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibson.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Heineke. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we...
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Carter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. Alvin Kamara, over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And you can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. The Colts seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Albert Wilson, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our...
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Newton to throw. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Here's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the play fake, and now Heineke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On second down, a run with Gibson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Heineke. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That one goes for 8 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. That one is slant to McLaurin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now Heineke. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. A give to Gibson running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. That one caught by the tight end Bates. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Heineke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Washington on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile. Gibson again. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. His kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Newton. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good display of power, but ultimately a That gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's McKissick. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Kick is right there. It's good, and that will swell the lead to 16. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Newton. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Newton. Is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all